Hey guys, Gabe Suarez here. Continuing on the talk with the proactive reload. Here's how we do it with pistols, okay? All right, again, you know, what I do is I take old magazines and I take the guts out so that I can work the slide back and forth without it locking open and me having to deal with it, okay? So, again, with the pistol, for you to require a reload means that you've already done some shooting. So that means that for many of you, it's going to be your first. Your adrenaline is going to be skyrocketing. Even those that are proven hands at this, you know very well as I do that the adrenaline still is an effect that needs to be, and you'll recognize it. You go, yeah, hey, look, adrenaline dump. But that mitigates some of the gun handling that some guys do on the internet. So we want to keep it very simple. Okay, so I'm pointed in. I've done my shooting. It looks like the fight is over. Okay, I'm checking. Everything looks good. Okay, now I realize I'm down in my capacity here. What do? I bring the weapon up into my line of sight. I reach in. I extract this magazine, put it in my pocket. I access the new magazine, which I like to use, you know, these extended Glock magazines. Insert, cycle the action, and now I'm back in the fight. Okay? Why do I cycle the action? You know as well as I do, there's plenty of times when you fire that last round of the magazine and it doesn't stay open. Okay? And you think you're being, you know, Johnny Clever. You'll put that magazine in, you'll come up to shoot the bad guy, and you get a click instead of a bang. Okay? This is one round pays for 1 second of cheap insurance. Okay? So that's what I suggest. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's my video, and this is what I do, and now you know why. Okay? All right? So let's look at it again. Okay, from this side, all right, up in here. Okay, bring it in, extract that magazine, secure it in the pocket, access fresh magazine, cycle the action, and you're back in the fight. Okay, let's look at it from this side here. All right, let's see, get in position there. Okay, so there I am. Bring it in, old magazine out, new magazine in, cycle the slide, back in the fight. Okay, just like that. Nice and simple, stress-proof, no problem. Okay, now, that should be your default. I know full well that there's overachievers out there. Okay, I was an overachiever. I like to think I still am. All right, so there's an enhanced proactive reload. Now, this isn't for everyone. If you don't like it, don't adopt it. Okay, but there's a time and a place for it. It's very simple. All right, so again, I'm here. All right, I realize the need for reload. Okay, so I access the fresh magazine first. I drop the old magazine in my hand. I exchange magazines, and I reacquire the grip. Okay, just like this. We used to establish this position in the old days when we were doing entries in the gang unit, because many times this is what we had. We just had pistols, and the likelihood of there being a, you know, a prolonged fire event was pretty high, so we would sometimes stage a magazine between the hands here. Okay, so at the point that if we needed to reload, we had one right at hand here, and all it took was moving it to this position here to load it in the pistol. Okay, so what we would do in this case was just make a quick exchange, and now we're in the fight. Okay, doesn't mean that you have to do it that way, but this is an enhancement over the existing proactive reload. Okay, again, if you're an overachiever, you got good hand-eye coordination, good dexterity and everything else, and you want to up your game just a little bit, okay? So here, 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 and I like to add that cycling the action just in case, okay? From this angle here, all right, here, 1, 2, and we're up. Okay, that's it. Come up with a great name. You know what? We'll call it the gang unit reload. That'll piss off a few people. Okay, so that's how we do the proactive reload with pistols. Okay, next one we're going to talk about an enhanced way to do it for rifles.